You ever have a moment in Dead by Daylight where you're playing as killer or survivor and you notice something that's odd and you look at it and you're like, was that supposed to happen? And no, I'm not talking about a ping hit that's 5 billion ping and it hits you across through a window. No. I'm talking about the moment where you're like, oh, wow, that survivor really made it to that pallet before me? Or, oh my god, that killer that's a 4.4 spirit killer or 4.4 Chucky actually managed to catch up to me. Is that possible? Yeah, I have those all the time, sometimes, because of how many cheaters I go against. And you might just say, well, Aiden, oh my god, you're just a streamer. You're targeted by these cheaters. Am I? Or are all of we? All of we. That's a great freaking sentence. All of us targeted by cheaters. Not really targeted, but have cheaters in our matches, is what I'm saying. There are so many matches that we have in Dead by Daylight, and how many matches go by when you don't know if they're cheating or not. Now, you might not all be thinking about this, but I do. And I'm here to think for you. If you don't want that, that's perfectly fine. But I'm going to put it into your head because it's been bothering me for the past 10 months or 10 years. However long this game's been out, I swear to God, dude. So, cheaters have become a massive problem in Dead by Daylight. Massive. And the thing is, no one talks about it. I mean, you see the head honcho streamers that get stream sniped by a cheater that start flying through the map or running really fast or whatever. That's not the cheaters I'm talking about. I'm talking about the subtle cheaters. Well, I am talking about the other cheaters too, but they're not as prevalent as much as the subtle cheaters because subtle cheaters can ruin your games without you even realizing. And I've come to realize there are a lot of situations I have in games that don't make sense. Like, how does someone perfectly mimic me through a wall as a killer? And you might say, well, Aiden, they have heartbeat reading. They can tell when you're close. Yeah, okay. Yeah, nice. Nice. Very, very good. They have to have like 37,000 hours to be able to do that. Like, that is insane. Especially if they do it twice through long walls where there's no check spots, not traditional check spots. Funny I mentioned check spots as well. The reason why I wanted to make this video is because of a recent incident in the Dead by Daylight League, I think it's what it's called. I haven't done all my research for it, but there was a recent member, a part of this community, that was fighting for the top #1 spot in DBD, to being the best ranked player, and they made it. Funny part is, they made it, and were cheating. And Hens made a video on this, and I watched it, and I'm like, really? The #1 DBD ranked player was caught cheating. I was bewildered. I was dumbfounded. I was amazed. And the thing is, now I'm starting to be hyper aware of these chases and these survivors and these killers. Like, anything is possible, and we would never know in public matches. Never. The only reason why this person was caught was because it was a live match and a lot of high-skilled players. Some of the most hours put into this game are these survivors in there. Like, some of the best survivors, some of the best killers, they're in those matches, in that tournament, and that's the reason why he got caught. That's the reason. And there's a whole entire thing. He admitted to be cheating. And if the #1 DBD ranked player is cheating, how many other people do you think are cheating in Dead by Daylight? How many? How many matches have you gone by and wondered, my gosh, how can I never catch that person in chase? I thought I had Bloodlust Tier 3. That gives me a lot of haste. I just couldn't get them. Oh, they had perfect pathing. Oh, that's how they did it. Oh, they just had heartbeat reading. They could read me through a wall. How many times do we have to say these things and just trust it? And I know it's stupid for me to say this, but there are so many times where I've had close situations like that, and I've seen like a big influx of cheaters recently. I literally have had so many games in the past week with cheaters. Literally, I've been showing you some stuff, wherever it is, back here, with multiple cheaters. And now, you might be like, well, Aiden, you're a lucky case, the TTVs, but still, this whole entire situations with the #1 DBD ranked player caught cheating just emphasizes how important it is to get an anti-cheat system that works. I'm going to be honest. They have an anti-cheat thingy, but it does nothing. It does nothing. I know every single one of you have bumped into a cheater at some point. And if you say no, then you just don't play the game enough, or you didn't even notice it was a cheater. I promise you, there's always cheaters in this game, and you never know it. And they said we're going to get an anti-cheat like update or something. We have not gotten it. And I'm a part of the creative program. I love Dead by Daylight, and they support me, obviously, because they gave me this thing, and I really appreciate them for that. I want to be here to help them and let them know that this is an issue. I know they have a lot of stuff on their plate. They always do. They're always pumping out work for us. They're always trying their best, and they're doing great at it. I mean, we've gotten great skins. We've gotten great content. The Stranger Things chapter was amazing. It was super cool. I have to say, though, we need TLC, and this is a big part of it. I would love for Dead by Daylight just to take like a month off from all updates that rely to content. Give us a TLC. Make the game better by getting this anti-cheat, maybe doing some bug fixes with it. That would be insane, would it not? That would be amazing. I would love to do something like that. I would love to have stuff like that. But alas, I do not have the power, and I don't know if the DBD devs would listen. But I want you guys to know it's really bad right now. And you might not even notice it. You might have not gone against a cheater, but it's there. I promise you. I went against a cheater recently that was on Steam. And the reason why it surprises me that they're on Steam is because usually it's always a globe. And a globe means, if you're on PC, of course, you'll notice the globes. Or on console, I think, and I think it shows Steam people as globes. I'm not very certain. But globes mean they are either Epic Games account or they are console. And I never trust them because if you guys have played DBD long enough, you know that there was a free weekend for Epic Games on Dead by Daylight. And you could get the game for free or whatever and download it. The amount of accounts that were made to get Dead by Daylight for free, to have all the cheats on it, is insane. So there's endless amount of accounts, and tons of people buy them. They get their cheating accounts, they do what they want, and they enjoy themselves. The crazy part is, Steam players are getting their cheats now, and it really surprises me. They go in anonymous, and they just play, and they just laugh and enjoy themselves. And man, I thought they'd rather not get their Steam account banned and get an Epic Games account banned, but I guess they're spreading about. I get a little bit nervous as well when I am playing games sometimes that I go against a globe. I'll be honest, I don't know if they're console or Epic, because sometimes they could be cheating and we would never know. They could be giving themselves 1% haste, 2% haste. They could be moving across the map or finishing gens slightly faster than you think. There are so many cheats in this game, and half the time you never know about it. My main issue and the main point I'm trying to get across is that this game needs something to literally catch them and call them out. Maybe it's a replay system. Maybe it's a better anti-cheat system, but something to show. Please. I love Dead by Daylight. I really want this game to flourish. I really do. I love it. It's allowed me to create a wonderful community. It's allowed me to think and enjoy myself in a game. It's a strategy game. It's a lovely one at that, too. I love it. I'm getting better at Survivor. I've started to get into it recently. There's so many good things coming out of this game, and I don't want it to die. I don't want it to be hurt by these cheaters. And I know a lot of people have complained about it or find cheaters funny, but we really need to do something about it. I don't know how many of you agree with me or even notice the amount of cheaters you go against, but what do you guys think? Seriously. Do you think that Dead by Daylight needs a TLC update? Like a tender... Is it tender love and care? Touch love and care? Something like that? It needs something, though. Please, let me know your thoughts. Do you think they need this? Do you think they need to do other stuff? Do they need to focus on the bugs? What can we do to fight the cheaters off right now? Can we do something like where Warzone or what is it does? What is it? I don't know. One of those shooter games has it where if you're caught cheating, you get put in a lobby with other cheaters. Now that would be comical. I would actually love that, because then we'd actually have a good anti-cheat system to find people, and it would be funny at the same time. But I don't know if that'll happen. Let me know your thoughts, and please, what can we do about this situation? Because I'm kind of dying inside. I really, really hate cheaters, as you can tell.